All right, last one, and this is a good one. The last one for today, I guess. Um, if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I fucking hate the TSA. I I want that fucking organization to burn. I fucking can't stand them. I mean, give me a break. Okay, well look, I'm gonna read this shit to you, and I want to know what you think. Okay. A former TSA employee was apparently annoyed with the extent, nice spelling here, the extent of her pat down at Southwest Florida International Airport. So she allegedly groped a TSA supervisor to display her treatment during the screening. Carol Price is her name. She's a former TSA employee. She was arrested on April 20th for battery and resisting an officer after she allegedly groped an officer, and not an officer, because that shit really fucking irks me. After she allegedly groped a TSA employee. Whew. The video showing the incident was just released, and I've watched it. It's pretty funny. At around 12:30 p.m., Price goes through security and is pulled aside for additional screening. A TSA worker begins giving Price a pat-down, touching her thighs several times and the area around her breasts. 2 minutes later, the pat-down is complete. The video shows Price speaking with TSA workers. According to reports, Price said she was upset about the required pat-down search. She approached a supervisor and reached down and grabbed the supervisor's leg and crotch area where she claimed she was touched, the report said. The video shows Price grabbing the supervisor. The supervisor said Price suddenly and aggressively grabbed my inner thigh and went up with her hands into my pubic bone. Which is what the fuck you guys do. After the incident, authorities say Price tried leaving the scene and they arrested her. TSA officials say the pat-down was conducted according to procedure and Price's next court date is July 3rd. Now, the funny thing about this video, watching it, is that she's with one TSA worker as she walks up to the supervisor, and that TSA worker hugs her like they know each other. So I'm assuming maybe she used to work at this airport. Like, that's what I don't get here. And so the TSA employee hugs her, and then Carol is looking at the supervisor, and just really fast, she's like, just like, dun, and then she's like, what the fuck? So, my point to this, here's my point. She's a former TSA employee. It seems to me like she used to work at that exact airport, and according to comments that both she and the supervisor made, they know each other. And she got a hug from the other TSA worker as she was walking up to the supervisor. So obviously, they know each other. They all know what is required of a pat-down search. She used to be a TSA employee. She used to have to do these pat-downs. She used to have to conduct these searches herself. And she's saying it was too much. I've been waiting for this shit to happen. I have been waiting for this. I can't believe it. And here's the kicker. She gets arrested. What? She's a former TSA employee who worked there, who knows this person personally, the supervisor. She says, hey, my pat-down was a little bit too much. Supervisor's like, what the fuck are you talking about? She's like, here, that was too much. What do you think? And then she gets arrested. What the fuck? That organization is a fucking joke. So it's cool that TSA employees can touch a non-TSA employee any way they want. But as soon as a former TSA employee touches another TSA employee in the same way that she was just touched, that is an illegal act that gets your ass arrested for assault. Does anybody not see the fucking irony in this? Am I the only one? I can't be the only one to not. Would you not kill to be the judge on this case? I mean, Wow. I'd pay good money if I was a judge, and I'd sell a house or two to bribe somebody so that I could be the judge on this case. I mean, what gold? That's just comedic genius right there. That's it. Just another reason to get rid of the TSA. Rant over.